सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। So we have started this Samasa book. The topic of Samasa we are discussing, and in that we discussed 3 chapters in the book. So the 4th chapter, which is a very very important chapter, where all these distinctions of different samasas have been given with very good examples. So on page 34, it is the 4th chapter begins. Samasa Beda Vistaraha. So different types of samasas are there. Vistaraha means we will talk about it now, in detail with more examples. Sodaharanam samasa bedaha dvitiya prakarane nirupitaha. Along with the udaharanam, along with the example, we have already told you how many samasas are there, and we have given the example of each one of them in the 2nd chapter. Nirupitaha, if they have been established there. Ekaikasya bedasya ekaikam udaharanam pradarshitam. So we have given for every samasa, we have given one example also. Adarsha bhutani tani udaharanani manasi nidhaya eva bahutra samasam nishchetum prabhavamaha. So, we have to keep those examples in mind, and we should understand now a details of this samasa bheda. So differences in various samasas. Tathapi samase pradhanyena amshadvayam gnatavyam bhavati. In a samasa, 2 things are most important. Tathahi means to explain that. Kvachit pariganitaihi eva shabdaihi samasaha bhavati. So kvachit pariganite. Pariganite means with a specific words. Pariganita shabda means not with any 2 words you take and make a samasa. No. So kvachit means mostly it is with the specific words alone the samasa will happen. Yatha. They give example. Chorat bhayam. Fear from the thief. Chorat bhayam, chora bhayam. Okay, fine. Vanam praptaha, vana praptaha. So you have reached to the forest. So, this person has reached to the forest. So, he is called vana praptaha. He reached to the forest. Iti bhavati. Samasa is between 2 nouns. We have seen that. So, but any 2 nouns you take from the language and make a samasa, no. Pariganite means with a specific words only you can make a samasa. So, chorat bhayam means chor bhayam, that is fine. But chorat rakshanam, no. Protection from the thief. There is another word rakshanam. Word chora is also there and rakshanam is there. Let us make a samasa. Chorat rakshanam, chora rakshanam. No, you cannot make this samasa. That's what they give an example here, that you cannot make with every subanta, every noun, you cannot make a samasa like that. Vanam praptavan. Vanam praptaha, fine. Vana praptaha. But vanam praptavan. That's a praptavan also means same actually. But it's a different word. That's a praptaha, this is praptavan. No, you cannot make a samasa. So, itiva, vana praptavan itiva samasaha uktarthe na bhavati. So, that kind of samasa cannot happen. So, this is first important thing. 2 aspects in samasa we should know. One is this, that with a specific words only they make a samasa, and that they are going to give example also, nothing to worry. And second is a purupada vyavastha. Yatha prathamaha purushaha iti purushaha prathamaha iti va vigrahe krute api samase prathama purushaha ityeva bhavati natu purusha prathamaha iti. So here, so prathamaha purushaha, the first person, or purushaha prathamaha. In Sanskritam you can write either way like this, unlike English. So syntax here, is you can arrange words here and there in a sentence. You can put here and there. It's not a fix. And therefore, Prathamaha Purushaha or Purushaha Prathamaha, same thing, first person. But when you make a samasa, itiva vigrahe krute api. So vigraha, samasa vigraha when you do, well, Prathama Purusha, that's a samasa. When you make a vigraha, it is Prathamaha Purushaha or Purushaha Prathamaha, that is fine. But Purushaha Prathamaha, therefore you want to make samasa Purusha Prathamaha, that you cannot make. There it will be Prathamaha Purushaha, Prathama Purushaha only. Even though in a Vigraha you can write Purushaha Prathamaha or Prathamaha Purushaha, that's fine. But in a Samasa, you cannot write Purusha Prathamaha. No. Only it is Prathama Purushaha. That's it. So, Purvapada Vyavastha. So, evam anyepi sukshmamshaha gnatavyaha bhavati. There are certain nuances, etc. We will not bother about all this. But this is just to know. अतः द्वितीय प्रकरणे उक्तानां भेदानाम् एव विस्तरेण निरूपणम् अत्र क्रियते. द्वितीय प्रकरणे उक्तानां भेदानां, we have already said, right, Bahuri Samasa and then Bahuri also, and then Samanya Bahuri and that Vishesha Bahuri, and then Tatpurusha also, Prathama Tatpurusha and Dvitiya Tatpurusha, Dvitiya Tatpurusha and Tritiya Tatpurusha, and like that. So all we have Uktanam Vedanam, we have already seen the distinctions of the various samasas there. Vistarena Nirupanam Atra Kriyate. So here there is a discussion in a little detail, means more examples. And they will tell you also that this kind of Dvitiya Tatpurusha can happen with this word and this word. Like that. There are certain rules laid by Panini. Tavatapi sarvopi samasa vishaya uktaha na bhavati. Even though we are going to discuss in detail, he says, still don't think that after completion of this 4th chapter, well, you know all the samasas. No. It's a very big subject, but we are taking just an overview of it. Pradhan Vishayaha kevalam nirupitaha bhavanti. Pradhan Vishaya, predominant, very important topics of samasa only are discussed here in this 4th chapter, or in the overall this samasa book. Not all the details of samasa has been discussed here. That's not possible. So, first we have seen that Tatpurusha samasa, right? So now he is starting Prathama Tatpurusha, Dvitiya Tatpurusha. In that he will show the rule and then give example. When can you make Prathama Tatpurusha? When can you make Dvitiya Tatpurusha? When can you make Tritiya Tatpurusha? So in Tatpurusha we are in detail, now we are seeing with examples. And then there will be Bahuri, and then there will be Dvigu Samasa, Dvandva Samasa, all that will be there. So see the first rule in this. In the Prathama Tatpurusha, what is the rule? See. Purva apara adhara uttara shabdaha samamshavachi artha shabdascha avayavi vachaka subantena samasyate kintu avayavi ekatva sankhya vishishtaha bhavet. Like Purva apara adhara uttara shabdaha. These words are there as a Purvapada. Samamshavachi. So, Sama Amshavachi, naturally. Both Prathama Tatpurusha will be what? Well, here, so it is a Samamshavachi, means it is having a same part. So, Purva Apara Adhara Uttara Shabdaha Samamshavachi, Ardha Shabdascha, and also Ardha Shabda also is there. We can use it in a Prathama Tatpurusha. Avayavi Vachaka Subantena Samasyate. That is basically, this is a part. Purva, Apara, Adhara, Uttara or Ardha. So, there is a Amshi and there is a Amsha. Part and the whole. So, here in a Prathama Tatpurusha, you can make a samasa between Amsha, Amshi, part and whole. So, like you can see, Purvam Kayasya. Kaya means body. So, Purvam Kayasya. The front part of the body, like that it is. The front, Purvam Kayasya, Purva Kaya. This is called a Prathama Tatpurusha. Aparam Grihasya, the lower part of of your house is called aparam. Aparam is a lower part, you can say. Param means which is a upper part. Aparam is a lower part of your house. Maybe a lower floor, etc. So lower part of the house. Of the house means you have to make grihasya shashti. So aparam grihasya apara griham. Naturally it is one part. So lower part of the house, it has upper part also. So house is basically a whole. In that lower part, upper part, etc. Body also has this front part, the back part, etc. So same way, so this is how you can make a samasa between amsha and amshi, part and whole, and that will be prathama tatpurusha. So these are the words you have to use: purvam, aparam, and anyway we are not going to make samasa. We have nothing to worry. We have to just recognize whenever samasa comes. So then other thing, adharam bhavanasya, bhavanam also means a house. Bhavanam can be a palace also. Adharam means also saying the lower part, the bottom. Adharam you can say bottom. Bottom of this house, etc. Bottom of this palace. Adharam bhavanasya adhar bhavanam. Uttaram ratrehe. So ratrehe uttaram, the later part of the night. So the other uttaram ratri, the ratri is the whole, in that the later part and the earlier part, etc. So uttaram ratri. Purvam ratri will be purva ratra. Uttaram ratri will be uttara ratra. Ardham pippalyaha ardha pippalihi. A pippali is a medicine actually. It's used in Ayurveda. The Ayurveda people use this. So we in English we call pepper, etc. Could be the same. That black pepper. Yeah. So that is the one, pippali. So ardham pippalyaha. That's a whole actually, but you make a half of it. So ardham pippalyaha, ardha pippali, etc. So this is how the prathama tatpurusha can be made with this kind of words, along with the sixth case of the whole, etc. Then the second rule to make our prathama tatpurusha is this: sarvopi ekadesha vachakah shabdah kalavachakena shabdena samasyate. So ekadesha vachakah, one part of the place. Well, ekadesha vachakah, one part of the place will be kalavachakena shabdena samasyate. Actually, this madhyam means a middle. Generally we use with the place, middle part of the house, etc., or middle part of the middle portion of the house, etc. So that is generally a deshavachaka. But that can be used along with a word which indicates a time. So annaha, ahan is a word, means a day. Annaha means a sixth case of the day. Madhyam annaha means the middle part of the day. That's called madhyana, which we generally call as a noon. Right? When noon is called madhyana, like at 12 o'clock, etc. Then sayam annaha. So sayanaha, sayam, which is while the sun is going to set, that's called sayam. So the later part you can even say. Purvam annaha, purvannaha, the earlier part of the, like morning, earlier part of the day. So purvannaha, madhyannaha, sayannaha, etc. Aparam annaha, aparannaha, the other part of the day, etc. Madhyam ratrehe, madhyaratraha, the middle of the night, midnight we call. Madhyaratraha means midnight. Paschimam ratrehe, paschimaratraha, the paschimam ratrehe, the paschimam as such indicating a direction, right, western direction. So paschimam ratrehe, paschimaratraha, well, I don't know what is the meaning we should take here. But other words which I have told you, that is generally which are the words which are used with the place, middle or the earlier or the later part, etc. Well, can be made can be make a samasa. You can make a samasa with a kalavachaka shabda. So this is prathama tatpurusha. Then dvitiya tatpurusha. So then also how there are rules to make the dvitiya tatpurusha. Dvitiya vibhaktyantam subantam. Shrita, atita, patita, gata, atyasta, prapta, apanna, gami, gami, bubhukshuhu shabdaihi samasyate. Gami, then there is a gami actually. If you have a gami, just correct it. Gami. So, dvitiya vibhaktam subantam. Subanta, sumanta, samasa, right? So, dvitiya vibhaktam, the subanta, the noun which ends in the second case, will be, you can make a samasa with that word, with these words. Shrita, atita, patita, etc. Just see the example. Krishnam Shritaha. Shritaha means ashritaha. Resorted. Depend upon. You can say. Subject to. So, Krishnam Shritaha ashritaha is Krishna Shritaha. Krishna Shritaha Purusha. This person who has surrendered to Krishna, who has who is dependent on Krishna. So Krishnam, see, Subantam, Dvitiya Vibhaktyam tam Subantam. Krishna is a Prathama Vibhakti. Krishnam is a second case. Krishnam, and make a samasa with this, either of this, Shrita, Atita, Patita, etc. So Krishnam Shritaha, Krishna Shritaha. This is a Dvitiya Tatpurusha Samasa. When you do Vigraha, Krishna Shritaha, when you do Vigraha, what will you write? Krishnam Shritaha. Dukkham Atitaha. Atitaha. Transcend. Right? So, Atitaha means one who transcend is called Atitaha. What is transcendent? What a person transcends? Dukkham. So, one who transcends pain is called Dukkhatitaha. Clear? Dukkhatitaha means one who transcends the pain. Dukkham Atitaha. Kupam Patitaha. Fallen. Kupam, well. So one who was fallen in the well is called Kupapatitaha. So Kupam is a Dvitiya Vibhakti. It's an object of falling. Dukkham Atitaha. So Dukkham is an object of transcending. Right? One who transcends is a subject. But what you transcend is the pain. So that's a Dvitiya Vibhakti. Dukkham. Krishnam, Kupam, see all. So Dvitiya Vibhakti Antam, Subantam, then Shrita, Atita, Patita, with that, those words you can make a samasa. So Kupam Patitaha, Kupa Patitaha. Gramam Gataha, Grama Gataha. One who has reached the village. So Grama Gataha. Margam Atyastaha, Marga Atyastaha. Atyastaha means a fallen, actually. Yes, like a patita hai. Atyastaha means who has fallen from the marga, from the path. So margam atyastaha, marga atyastaha. Shalam praptaha, shala praptaha. Simple. One who has reached to the school. Shala praptaha, chhatraha. Chhatra, student, who has reached to the school. So well we shall shala praptaha, chhatraha. Like that. Samshayam apannaha, samshayapannaha. One who is apannaha means one who is endowed with the samshaya, doubt. So a doubtful, right? So a particular thing which is doubtful is called samshayapannaha. So one who is under the scanner, let us say, like that, One who is fraught with the doubt. That it may be a subject matter also. It can some subject matter. Like even samasa can be samshayapanna, right? So this samasa itself can be samshayapanna. So my point is, samshayapannaha means which is doubtful. Gramam gami, grama gami. So here gami means actually one who desires. Gramam gami, one who desires to go to village. It's object, right? Gramam, object. Object of desiring to go. So Gramagami means the person who desires to go to village. It's called Gramagami. Then Nagaram Gami. See Gami, that gum has come, Gami. Then Gami. Right? With this kind of words only you have to make a samasa, Dvitiya Tatpurusha. So Nagaram Gami, Nagara Gami. So Nagara Gami. See, Gram Gami and Nagar Gami nahi, Nagar Gami means what, one who has reached to the city, Nagar, town. So Nagar Gami means one who has reached already. Like Praptaha we have seen, right? Shalam Praptaha, Gramam Gataha, etc. Same way this Gami also another word. Nagaram Gami, Nagar Gami. One who has reached to the town. Like suppose Nagaram Gami word is there, then Nagar Gami and Nagar Gami now. What is the difference? Nagar Gami means one who desires to go to the town. Nagar Gami means one who has reached to the town. One who has gone to the town or reached to the town. Annam Bubukshuhu. Annam Bubukshu. Anna Bubukshu. This Gami, Gami, etc. Those words are independently not available. Only in a samasa. That's it. On that to this Dvitiya Tatpurusha samasa. Gami, Gami words are only words not available. Nagaram, etc. available. Nagaram, Gramam, all that is there. But Gami, Gami always with the samasa. Yeah. Annam bubukshuhu. Bubukshuhu, one who desires to eat. What? Annam, object. Right? Dvitiya vibhakti. Annam bubukshuhu. Anna bubukshuhu. So, eteshu uttarapadam shitadishu dashasu anyatamam bhavet, na anyat. So, in that samasa, the uttarapada is from these 10 words only. Shita, Atita, Patita, Gata, Atyasta, Prapta, Apanna, Gami, Gami, Bubukshu, etc. Out of 10 only the Uttarapada. And the Purupada will be in a Dvitiya Vibhakti, and that when you make a samasa, of course, that Vibhakti goes away, that you know very well. So, this is how it is. And therefore, Annam Bhuktavan. No. Anna Bhuktavan iti samasaha na bhavati. Because Bhuktavan word does not fall into this one of the 10. Right? Only Shita, Atita, Patita, etc. only. Anyway, so this is a rule and examples for Dvitiya Tatpurusha. See, they are now discussing all the samasas in detail now. Then Tritiya Tatpurusha. We are seeing Tatpurusha Samasa, main heading. Under that, Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, etc. Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa. Tritiya Vibhaktyantam Subantam. This all will be very helpful when we do this Gita Anvaya. So kindly keep this thing in mind. The book is with you, and so all the time you can refer. But general this, we are right now doing samasa in general, which will make you comfortable, because there are thousands of samasa. Any book you open, any book, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Bhashyam, our Vedanta, Vivek Chudamani, anything. And word Vivek Chudamani itself is a samasa. Bhagavad Gita is a samasa. The word Bhagavad Gita, right, is a samasa. Everything is samasa. So we have to get some knack of it. At least we should have some familiarity with that. Anyway, Tritiya Vibhaktyantam Subantam Now see, Tritiya Tatpurusha means the Purvapada should be in Tritiya Vibhakti. Those words with the Tritiya Vibhakti are making a Samasa with another Subanta, but not anything, anything and everything. No. These are the words you have to use. What are the words in a Purvapada? In Uttarapada it should be Purva, Sadrisha, Sama, Unartha, Kalaha, Nipuna, Mishra, Sammishra, Shlakshana, Avara, Shabdaihi Samasyati. Tritiya Vibhakyantam Subantam Shabdaihi Samasyati. These are the words, with these words only you can make a Samasa. With which words? Purva, Sadrisha, etc. etc. Unartha means Unartha Bodhakani Paryaya Padani. I'll tell you what is it. So, see now. So, you want to make Tritiya Tatpurusha. The first Purvapada, the first Subanta should be in Tritiya Vibhakti. Masena. Masa means a month, And the Tritiya Vibhakti will be Masena. Like a Rama. Ramena. Masa. Masena. Masena Purvaha. You have the Uttarapada should be Purva, etc. Purva, Sadrisha, Sama. Out of these words only you have to use. So, Masena Purvaha, Masa Purvaha. So, this is say earlier with respect to the month. So, Masa Purvaha. Matra Sadrishaha, Matru Sadrishaha. Sadrishaha means similar. Similar with my mother. That's like some person. One woman appears, looks like your mother. So you can write Matra Sadrishaha, Matru Sadrishaha. That's it. Sadrishaha means similar. Pitra Samaha. Oh, he's equal to my father. Samaha, equal. Equal to my father. But you have to use Tritiya. Equal with my father. We don't use in English like that, but in Sanskritam it is Tritiya Vibhakti. Pitra Samaha, Pitru Samaha. So Sadrishaha, Samaha has a same meaning. Sadrishaha means similar, some or equal. Samaha also means similar or equal. Even in terms of, it is in terms of looks or in terms of a nature, etc., in terms of temperament, anything. So, Pitra Samaha, Pitru Samaha. Mashena Unam, Mashonam. Unam means a deficient actually. So, Masha means it's one kind of a grain. Udad, Udad. So, Mashena Unam. So, he is deficient in, means he doesn't have enough grain, that particular Udad. So, Mashena Unam, Mashonam. In those days, of course, that was a barter system. So, you give a Udad and you take the rice. Or you give some another grain and you buy, buy means naturally it's a transaction, not with respect to the currency in this way. So, Mashena Unam, Mashonam. Unam means a deficient, without. Mashena Vikalam, same. Unam or Vikalam, same meaning. Deficient. Mashena Vikalam, Masha Vikalam. So that's how they have written. Unartha means Unartha Bodhakani Paryayapadani. Paryayapadani, synonymous. With a Una. Una means a deficient. If you find any other word which has a meaning deficient, though that word also you can use it in a Samasa. That's what they mean. And they got another word, Vikalam. Vacha Kalaha. Kalaha, strife, quarrel. Vacha, by tongue. So, it's called Vak Kalaha. So, verbal strife or verbal quarrel, etc. Verbal conflict. It is called Vak Kalaha. Then, Acharena Nipunaha. Nipunaha, efficient, etc. Skillful, clever. Acharena Nipunaha. Achara means a conduct. In a general human conduct with the other human beings, he is very clever. Achara Nipunaha. Gudena mishraha, guda mishraha. Guda means a jaggery. Mishraha means a combining, making a, you add something in the jaggery and make a mixture. So gudena mishraha, guda mishraha. Mishra means a mixture. This is so, I think Sanskrit has come from the English. Looks like. Mishra means a mixture. Looks very similar, right? So mixture has become ultimately Mishra. Looks like that. Sanskrit has come from the English. Or Latin, I mean, in general. Anyway, Gudena Sammishra. Mishra, Sammishra, same thing. Guda Sammishra. Acharena Slakshanaha, same meaning. Slakshanaha means Nipunaha. One of the other meaning of Slakshanaha means beautiful, handsome also. But here Acharena Slakshanaha, beautiful in conduct, that doesn't feel. So we'll take it like Acharena Nipunaha. Is very clever in a human conduct, etc. In a conduct to others. Achara Slakshanaha. Masena Avaraha. Avaraha means a lower. So Masena Avaraha, Masa Avaraha. Maybe we can take Masena Avaraha, Masa Avaraha. One way is in terms of age, I think we can take like that. The person who is, like two children are there, then we say, well, this child is 1 month younger, like that kind of a thing, by 1 month or something. That kind of a thing, that kind of meaning occurs to me. These words are not, they don't have, I mean, you don't find meaning anywhere else. But we can derive the meaning on our own. So avaraha means actually a lower. Lower will definitely we can take it younger in terms of younger by 1 month or so, like that. Okay, so this is the first rule, that certain subanta which are in third case, you can do a samasa with the words with the list which is given. Sheta, Purva, Sadrusha, Sama, Una, Kalaha, Nipunami, etc. etc. Now they give another rule to make a Tritiya Tatpurusha. Tritiya Vibhaktyantam Krudantena Prayaha Samasyate. Tritiya Vibhaktam means Kartru Trityantam, Karana Trityantam va Bhavet. I'll tell you. See, this Tratah, I mean, there are certain words which are Kridanta. Kridanta means participles. So the participles are there in English also. And the participles are there in Sanskrit also. So participles are called Kridanta, and they are made by adding certain suffixes to the root. Like Tra Dhatu is there. Because it is there, the word is there, that's what I'm saying. Tra means to protect. That's the root. Then you add a suffix called ta, complete ta. Tra, ta. It's a participle. And they call it as a past passive participle. Protected, like that. Trataha means a protected. Was protected actually, can be past passive participle. So was protected. So definitely. So Harina Trataha, a person who was protected from Harina, by Hari, by Lord. Hari has a one different meaning also. Hari also means a monkey, but here monkey has protected. Could be. Even that also can be taken. Yeah, so if Hanumanji, now Hanuman Jayanti is coming, we can think that way. Harina Trata. So anyway, but word Hari, here we'll take Hari, our Ishvara. So Harina Trata, a person who was protected by Lord. That person is called Haritrata. Right? We have made a Samasa. Now, Tena Kritam. Tena, by that person. Kritam. done. Kru dhatu. Again, ta, kruta, was done. Right? Kru means to do. Add ta, make participle, past passive participle. Was done. Tena krutam means something. Some particular karyam, some particular work was done. Tena, by that person. Right? Or by him, you can say. By him. So, tat krutam means tena krutam. Okay. Then Kalidasena rachitam. So, Kalidase rachitam. Composed. Like Raghuvamsha. Raghuvamsha, that grantha, that book, well, was written, was composed by Kalidasa. Kalidasena, by Kalidasa. Rachitam, was composed. So, Kalidasa Rachitam. Okay. Parashuna Vichinnaha. Vichinnaha, torn apart, cut asunder. Parashu. Parashu means a X. Parashuna. Parashuna means by X. So, Vichinnaha. So, like a wood. A wood was cut asunder by X. So, that's called Parashuna Vichinnaha, Parashu Vichinnaha, Daru. Daru means a wood. That I am telling you, so to make the sense complete. Parashu Vichinnaha, Daru. Parashu Vichinnaha, Kashthaha. Like that. Nakhaihi Binnaha, Nakha Binnaha. Yeah. Vidadatu, to tear apart. Binnaha, torn. Right? Same. Past passive participle. So that's how they have said, Trutiya vibhaktyantam krudantena samasyate. The Uttarapada should be krudanta. So nakhaihi binnaha, nakha binnaha, torn by the nails, like Nrsimha. Nrsimha, he torn apart this Hiranyakashipu, his intestines. Then khadgena chinnaha. Khadga chinna, same thing. Chid also means to cut asunder. But generally with the wood, for the wood etc., they use this chid dhatu. So chinnaha, which was cut asunder. Khadga means a sword. So khadgena. So chinnaha. So let's say wood, let's write in bracket, a wood which was cut asunder by sword is called khadga chinnaha, kashtha, you can say. So like this. So praya iti kathanat krudantena prayah samasyate. Prayah means generally. So prayah iti kathanat dandena taditavan, danda taditavan iti samaso na bhavati. Taditavan is also krudanta. And it's a uttarapada. And Purvapada is see Trutiya vibhaktyantam padam. Dandena taditavan. Then you can make a samasa. Taditavan is a uttarapada and that is krudanta also. Past active participle. Then why you are not making? No. This kind of samasa is not possible. There are certain rules. We have not to go into the details, etc. We should know that this is called Trutiya Vibhakti. Trutiya Tatpurusha Samasa. That's it. We have not to make any samasa at all. Now third rule also is there to make Trutiya Tatpurusha Samasa. Samskara dravyam dadhyadi annavachina mishrikaranam gudadicha bhakshavachina samasyate. Sanskara dravyam dadhyadi. And samskara means basically, purification actually. So, those samskara dravya, the materials for purification, you can, that will be in a, it will be in a tritiya, and you can use it with a certain food. And that kind of a samasa. Like you see here, dadna odanaha. Odana means a rice, cooked rice. In Gujarati they call bhat. So that is Odana. Odana. So she is there, therefore I am telling her Niyati. So Dadna Odana. So Odana means a cook. See, yeah, and there is another word which is for uncooked rice. I forgot. Anyway, but Odana means cooked rice. For uncooked rice also there is a word which I am, if I remember, I will tell you. So the Dna Odana. Odana means a cooked rice, which is an item for food item. This is the Dadi is a samskara dravya. So, well, I mean, it will enhance the. See, what happens here is, they say you take just rice and you add either a curd, etc. in that, yogurt I mean, and then you take the same food, will have a enhanced value in terms of for the body, etc., nourishment more, etc. That way it is samskara dravya. So purification should not be that way. Well, the cooked rice gets purified if you add curd, etc. But in terms of that nourishment, etc., well, pushti, etc., this is good. That's how curd rice is very popular in our southern part of India. Anyway, dadna odanaha, dadhyo odanaha, curd rice. That's it. Kshirena odanaha, kshirodanaha. Kshira means milk. That's also, people take milk rice also. Kshirodana. Okay. Then gudena prathukaha. See, mishrikaranam. Now mixing. So that is over. Samskar dravyam dadyadi annavachina. So that is one, that the two examples are over. Now mishrikaranam gudadicha bhakshavachina. So there are certain things which you eat, and with that you mix a jaggery. So then you that kind of a samasa means that thing. Well, you can use the words which are used to be in Tritiya Vibhakti, Tritiya Tatpurusha only. That samasa will be. See, gudena pruthukaha. Pruthuka means poha, the beaten rice. Poha we call that pruthuka. So gudena pruthukaha. So that's a eatable item, bhaksham. And mixing with gudena mishrikaranam. So you mix it with a jaggery. That is there. In fact, that is the dravya, one of the dravya in a yajna. So they take a poha and they add jaggery and then banana, etc., and then honey, etc., and all that. And they, with that, they do even abhisheka on Lord Shiva. Or also that dravya is used in a particular yaga as a dravya. I mean, offering in a fire ritual, this is there. Anyway, but here, gudena prathukaha means guda prathukaha. Okay. Gudena dhanaha. Dhana means I am talking to Niyati, this is dhani. Yeah. Dhanaha means you take a seed and like you take a corn and you make a popcorn, right? So that's called dhana. Then you take a barley and you make a you can make a also like popcorn, you can make a pop barley which is called laja, which is used in a Ganapati Homa. And even you find in a Ganesha Atharva Shirsha also, yo lajair yajati, etc., etc. So laja is this a dhana of a barley. Yeah. That's how they are saying. Dhanaha means brashta yavaha. Brashta means roasted. Roasted yavaha. Roasted barley. So that is called laja, in fact. So the gudena dhana, and that dhana, I can show you, it is with me here. It's considered as a very good medicine for acidity. Yeah, that laja. You add in a milk, like poha they add in milk, right? Same way, this also you can add in milk and let it get soaked for some time and then you eat it. along with the milk. That's the best medicine for Swamiji. You have to teach Samasa. You should not teach us Ayurveda. But I'm trying to make it little interesting. Otherwise, you feel what is going on. So that's how. So Gudena Dhanaha, Gud Dhanaha. Anyway. So and Brashta Yava. Yava means a barley, And in Gujarati they call Java. But anyway, Brashta Yavaha means the roasted barley, that is with it called like a popcorn, etc. That kind of thing. And the Brashta Yava means a laja. Okay, so this is Tritiya Tat Purusha is also over. Now Chaturthi Tat Purusha. Most important, very many words I find in Bhashyam also, which is Chaturthi Tat Purusha, and very important Samasa. What they say, see, Chaturthi Vibhaktyantam Tadartha Artha Bali Hita Sukha Rakshita Shabdaihi Samasyate. So Puropada will be, not Puropada, before Samasa actually it is, but I am saying Puropada. It is in Chaturthi Vibhakti. And that Subanta with the Chaturthi Vibhakti, which will be going to be a Puropada in the Samasa, that is made, you can make a Samasa with that word, with only these words. Tadartha, Artha, Bali, Hita, Sukha, Rakshita. Tadartha is not a word actually. I will tell you what is it. Artha, Bali, Hita, Sukha, Rakshita. But first is Tadartha. Tadartha means what? For the sake of that. It's called Tadartha. That's how Tadarthyam, etc. word also has come from that. Chaturtha means Chaturthyanta Vachyaya Yattat is Tadartha. Prakriti Vikruti Bhave Eva Ayam Samasaha. Look at this. Yatha, see now example, then you will understand it immediately. Kundalaya Hiranyam. Kundalaya, Chaturthi Vibhakti. Okay? And that is being made a Samasa with the another word. And here the relationship between these two is a Prakriti Vikruti. Prakriti, cause. Vikruti, the effect. Kundalaya Hiranyam. And that is in the sense of Tadartha. Means the Kundalaya. Hiranyam means say gold. Gold which is meant for Kundala, rings. So Kundalaya Hiranyam. And Kundala is a Vikruti, Karyam, effect. And Hiranyam, the gold is a Prakriti, the cause. So Kundalaya Hiranyam, Kundalaya Hiranyam, it is Kundalam, Kundala Hiranyam, etc. Chaturthyanta Vachyam Kundalam, Tasmai Kundalaya Yat, Tat Hiranyam. The gold which is meant or which is for the sake of, Tadartham, which is for the sake of making this Kundala. Hiranyam Prakritihi Kundalam Vikrutihi. Okay. Then that is okay. So Tadartha is over. Tadartha Chaturthi also. Kundala is called Tadartha Chaturthi. Tadartha Shashti also sometimes they use. Anyway, but let us keep it aside. Now, actually, Artha word itself in a Uttarapada you should take, and the Puropada will be in a Chaturthi Vibhakti. Artha Shabdena Chaturthyantam Nityam Samasyate. Visheshyasya Lingam Tallingam Cha Bhavati. Nitya Samasatvat Vigrahavakye Artha Shabdasya Shramanam Na Bhavati. Yatha Dvijaya Ayam Dvijarthaha Supaha. So, Yupaya Daru. So, Yupadaru. Let me first explain that Artha. So, Dvijarthaha, suppose that's a Samasa. And you find the Artha word has come in Uttarapada. That's the Chaturthi Tat Purusha. But when you do Vigraha, what will you write? Dvijarthaha means what? Dvijaya, Ramaya, Chaturthi. Dvijaya Arthaha. Dvijarthaha. No. You should not write like this. You have to write Dvijaya Ayam. Dvijarthaha. So, this supaha, a lady in the home, she has made soup, make some some preparation of vegetable, and that is meant for that Brahmin who has come as a priest in your home. She has made. So she says, Dvijarthaha supaha. This vegetable, this curry also, you can say curry, this curry is meant for this priest, for the Brahmin. So Dvijarthaha, but when you, that's a samasa, but when you make a vigraha, you should not write Dvijaya arthaha, Dvijaya ayam. This means this supa, this curry, is meant for Dvija. Dvijaya is equal to, is meant for. Chaturthi. So artha shabdena chaturthyantam nityam samasyate. So you artha when uttarapada is a artha, then definitely it is a nitya samasa. And visheshya say lingam tallingam cha bhavati. And therefore this is a visheshana. Supaha is a visheshya. Dvijarthaha supaha. So supaha is a pullinga. Therefore dvijarthaha will be also pullinga. Like that. We'll see the other examples so you will understand. So yupaya daru. Yupa daru. Daru I told you. Wood. And yupa means a sacrificial post. In those days, in a fire ritual, there used to be a sacrificial post made up of this wood. So that is called yupa. So yupaya daru. This wood is for the sake of this sacrificial post. Means this wood, you are telling someone. So somebody asks, this wood is meant for what? So you say for the yupa, for the sacrificial post. So yupaya daru, yupa daru. Kundalaya hiranyam, kundala hiranyam, which I have told you already. Dvijaya ayam, dvijarthaha. Okay? Dvijarthaha supaha. Chhatraya iyam, chhatrartha. What is that? What is the visheshya? Yavaguhu. See, yavaguhu is a porridge, which is made up of a rice or a barley. For niyati, we call kanji or rab, whatever you say like that, So that kind of porridge. So yavaguhu is, yava means barley. Yavaguhu means it's a preparation actually. So you prepare a porridge with the help of this barley. Sometimes they use a rice and they add some buttermilk or etc. also. So this kind of a thing, yavaguhu. So chhatraya iyam, yavaguhu is a feminine word. Therefore chhatrartha yavaguhu. Feminine, therefore chhatrartha. Akaranta. Shishave idam shishvartham payaha. Idam. Payaha means a milk. Payas means milk. Neuter. And so we want to indicate. So iyam means this milk. Shishave, for the child. Right? For the infant. So shishave idam shishvartham. So shishvartham is a neuter. Why? Payaha is a neuter. Shishvartham is a visheshana, adjective. Payaha is a visheshya, substantive. So bhutebhyaha balihi bhuta balihi. Balihi, sacrifice. For the bhutas, for the jivas, for the living beings. Bhuta balihi. Gave hitam, go hitam. Hitam, something which is beneficial. Gave, for the cow. So, go hitam. Gave sukham, go sukham. Gave rakshitam, go rakshitam, etc. etc. So, arthadin panchashabdan vihaya chaturthyantam anyena kenapi padena na samasyate. These 5 words, one of them should be there in a uttarapada. Artha, bali, hita, sukha, rakshita. and prakriti vikriti bhave tu tadartha samasah bhavati, that we say kundalaya hiranyam. तादृशानि विरलानि एव उदाहरणानि. अतः गुरुदक्षिणा इत्यादौ गुरवे दक्षिणा इति न विग्रहः, गुरोः दक्षिणा इत्येव विग्रहः. So dakshina, that this dakshina, the gift for the sake of teacher or for the teacher. No. So let us use for the teacher. You said Swamiji with Chaturthi. No. So Gurave Dakshina is not correct word. Gurave Dakshina is not correct. Guroho Dakshina. Guru Dakshina. That's how the Vigraha. Anyway, so this is how this is understood. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādāya Purnamevāvashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.